Before I go on to the next topic, what I want to do is kind of show you, let's say I wanted to know how to make it so I can see not the middle ground so sharp, but right in here sharper without moving my parts around. It might be obvious, but I just want to make sure that you know how to work this node. Let's say I take the locator here, okay? So in Outliner, if I took that locator, and this is the floor locator that's misspelled, I'm going to finally fix this. It's bothering me. And if I move that in, doesn't matter, the box is moving with it. Nope, the box is only about scale. This is the area that's going to be sharp now when I render. Okay, see? That's how you adjust it. Okay, again, just in case, so I alleviate any questions about this, let's say I need a bigger drop off. Well, that's this node. And this node only set at 10, so maybe I put it at 30. Okay, now I have more things in focus in the mid ground. So that is how you totally adjust it now that it's all put together. If I needed it to be animated, okay, that's a whole different story altogether. I can kind of show you that. Okay, this thing is in my way now because it's so big. And a way to alleviate that problem is, let's say I needed to get that out of the way. I can go in here to the attribute editor, and I can page down, and it says object display, visibility. Okay, so I could take the visibility out of it. But to adjust it now, I always have to know where that's at. I have to know that it's on my floor cam. I can click it here, and then I can adjust it. Okay, floor cam, scale node. So there's my scale node right there. That's how I can adjust it and not let it be seen. If you need it to be animated, well, how it works is the camera and the locator need to be parented together in order for that to happen. So sometimes to do that, you have to go into hypergraph hierarchy. It's a little easier to wrap your head around. And here's my camera locator. As it moves forward, so does my floor locator, which I thought I renamed that thing. Jeez. There we go. So middle mouse button, click and drag that over. And then what happens is when the camera moves, so does the locator. So if I'm on frame here and I got frame 200 maybe, if I type in 200 here, I'll get 200 frames. And from frame 1 to 190, it moves forward. Again, I hit S on the keyboard here. I moved it linearly forward, and I hit S. So what that's going to look like now in the camera view, it's just going to look like a big old hot mess. Just like that. Until you render it out. And I haven't really got into the whole rendering of AVIs, and I certainly I could take in After Effects, but it's just one of those things. I'll show you this much. If you go in here and you say not single frame, but you say multiple frames, there's a difference between that where you can now output movies, but I would say that the highest quality is actually frame by frame. So you export, like, 200 frames out. There's 200 individual files that you have to deal with, but the clarity is so much better sometimes. But that's how you get a movie. So what's going to happen is, for some reason my path is users can mushroom desktop orange. I would probably set that path to be something else. Let's say I put a desktop, new folder, render pass, and set that. Now the movie is going to be saved within render pass, and to get a movie out, you have to end frame it at, let's say, 200. It can give you a compression value, and you can choose whatever you want for your compression. Again, this is getting into video, so I don't want to tiptoe around the whole video thing. 640 by 480 and 300 dots per inch in video. Yeah, that'll probably work. Okay, there we go. And to get the video out, what you do is hit the magical render button, and that'll render it out as a series and be in that folder after the fact. Okay, so as it's going, there we go. So enjoy. That's how you get a video out, and that's how you adjust the depth of field mask. And I'll stop kind of the topic there, and we'll go on to a new topic.